acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Better say my name. The other day, I would call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that you are at the crib with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and be played. So prove yourself to me. If I'm the girl that you claim, why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday? I know you say that there was two things. Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Shouldn't be the reason why you're acting strange. Nobody's holding you back from me. When you're saying everything to me times two, I need you to tell the truth. If somebody said, then tell me who. Say my name, say my name. Say my name is around you. I love you. Say my name, say my name. I'm shady. They calling me baby. Anybody see ya? Come into my house last night when I got your message in my beeper that you wanna do everything I like. Alright, alright.
Like being in the same room with you and your girlfriend. The fact that she don't know that really turns me on. She'll never guess in a million years that we got this thing going on.
You're my little secret, babe. That's how we should be.
Nobody has to know
Everybody's mind
about me and you.
What's going on, good folks? Happy Monday to y'all. I know it's a little late in the evening. I do apologize. But y'all know, it is what it is. Y'all might cuss me off for a second, but no hard feelings. It won't last too long.
Next time, the lady will
D Hicks, what's going on, nephew?
like
Queen Shabunny. Shabuya. Shabuya. Debonair Tosh. What's going on? Our Howard. The multicultural thumbs up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I like it a lot. LL Cool Queen. Mama Doozy is asleep, which is always a good thing. I mean, she ain't keeping up no trouble. But she is all right. Outside of that, oh, my WandaVision. Yeah, I know I collect Funko Pops, right? So I got this one. Hi, y'all. This one I found on eBay is a loose one. It ain't come with a box, and it's Wanda from WandaVision, the little miniseries that came out 5 years ago, and it's her in her classic outfit. Anyway, her head is big as hell, right? So some Funkos come with a little stand, little platform, and you just attach it to the bottom, and this helps the figure stand. But this one, his head is so damn big, and you see it leans forward. So I ended up gluing the platform to the bottom of her boots, and not the glue that came loose, and she just this big head ass just falling everywhere. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. She got a magical flower, just float your ass up in the air. Yeah, I hope y'all had a good weekend and a good start to your week. I was going to go live last night, on our regular Sunday, but I was watching the that little game that wasn't too popular. It's a little game called Super Bowl. Y'all might or might not have heard about it. Only us rich celebrity influencers, have access to stuff like that. So I was watching that, and then what happened? My feet wouldn't make it into this room to fire up the laptop. And I was like, well, I'll just go live tomorrow when I come home from rehearsal. So here we are. Red and golden. What's going on? Well, I've been kind of missing in action for a minute. I think I've done maybe 3 lives this year so far. But you know, I was missing for a second, but glad we're all here. Ooh. My favorite cynic. What's poppin'? What's P poppin'? Yes, she is good. Good as she can be in her current state. Appreciate you asking. I appreciate you. So it's one of those cool, chill nights. Like I said, I just wanted to come on and say what's up. Wonder if I should pour me a little glass of wine or not. Let's see, how am I feeling? Oh no, I don't know. I was also gonna try this tincture. I got it when I injured myself, and I was trying to figure out, you know, alternatives for the pain, because just regular over the counter pain pills, ibuprofen and all that good stuff, muscle relaxers wasn't kicking it. It wasn't doing nothing. So I'm like, okay. So I asked my best friend, who is a certified flower expert, and she recommended me to get some transdermal patches and some tincture. And neither one of those worked to give me any relief. And then when I finally got some pain meds from the doctor that worked, I realized those pain meds like overpowered my edibles and my gummies and stuff. So I would take that, and it was like I was eating candy. So I figured now that I'm off the meds and all that good stuff, I might try them now to see how it works. So maybe I'll do that. I'm on a little vodka, cranberry, and lemon juice. That sounds all right. Yeah. We are definitely not as active as we once were, and a lot of that falls, you know, in my lap, and I apologize. You know, to a certain extent, I've, and I don't want to say it as blunt as this, but I've lost. I don't want to say I've lost interest, but I guess things are shifting, I guess. And so, whereas I was like really eager to get online at one point and stuff like that, now it's just kind of like, I'll get there. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't have anything to do with my love for the nation, but the individual members. Is just like, I don't know, just as you said, things are, you know, things evolve, things shift, things change and stuff like that. So, you know, yeah. So prayerfully in 26 we can get back to what, you know, made us a family. We can get back to our regular schedules and stuff like that, and I will get the gumption to, you know, maybe get back to the DD Reacts and stuff like that. Then it didn't help that a lot of the videos came down for different reasons. A lot of the, you know, source materials came down, and so it's just different things. But, you know, the love is always there regardless. And if you want to if you want back into the Discord, just email me, and, you know, we'll take care of that for you. Giovanna, that girl. You wrong for those IG posts. I was even slacking on that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep up with that, but Yeah, this is Precious Meadow. It's good to be missed. I missed y'all too. We did. We were there for each other during the pandemic, though. I can't front. We was like this up in that boy. Everybody strapped at home, and we was acting a damn fool. But I mean, creeping on 6 years later, we still here, not as active or continuously active as we were, but we're still here. So that says something, because I mean, we already know a lot of our comrades have just kind of drifted off for different reasons. Somebody has said MK, a couple of other channels. So I mean, the fact that we still here, I mean, that says something. So, and you're right, plot is old. Much has happened since we've been apart. What's happened? Life be life, and for real. And if I'm being honest, if this was labeled as truth night, there's a few times I've, considered just kind of making it official and being like, you know what, I won't be putting out any new content. Like, I'll still keep the channel active, the videos will still be up, but like this would be more like a archive channel. And I've been tempted to do that a few times, but something keeps pulling me back. Or whatever the case is, I don't know. I guess I can't quit y'all, so stuck with me. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly. I'm trying to hold on to my fading beauty. Still look younger than that wildebeest cow. So hot cider with Crown Apple. Interesting. The creators I follow are going through this with lacking interest. When the creator was getting constantly expanding, they had lots of the channels. Well, you remember, we definitely had our period when these hoes was coming in the chat, and we definitely had our moment. Then we had they who will not be named was creating a whole nother page on Instagram just to try to disparage me. It was posting different pictures of me at alleged bad angles and all this good stuff. Y'all remember that? So I guess nobody in these streets, in these YouTube streets, unless somebody makes fun of you. There's so much I need to ask, to say, etc. Well, get it on out, girl. Get it. Yeah, get it out. She's cool. I was just commenting to her today. I was like, you walking a little better, because between different things, that's going on with her gait, her balance don't always be there, and it be kind of like this right here. But last couple of days, she's been walking a little more upright. So praising God for that. Yes. I saw that. It's bad when your family run the social media to air you out. And it's like, first of all, I am not obligated to take care of my family financially. I'm not obligated. Most people do it out of, just, kindness and, responsibility. Some people think they are obligated when they're not. you know, parents bring the kids into the world, bring them up, and their purpose is to make sure that they can survive on their own, and hopefully they become productive citizens. Once the kid grows up and gets older and becomes an adult, technically they don't owe their family anything, but most kids, will take care of their families, at least their mamas and stuff like that. Now, brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles and aunties, y'all niggas on your own. Yeah, I remember you gave me $5 in my birthday card when I turned 15 that one time, but that don't mean I need to purchase you a house. But even if you feel some type of way about me as your sibling because I ain't doing what you think I'm supposed to be doing, why would you run into the social media is not gonna make me more eager to give you what you want? Because at this point, you pretty much just throwing a tantrum, and at this point, you're letting me know that money is thicker than loyalty, and it runs deeper than blood. So, right. Damn, sis and desists, made up restraining orders based on. Oh, y'all remember when that ninny made up a whole in-person interaction that never happened? Allegedly, I went to this local park, and I don't know, we had a secret rendezvous or something like that, and then I was abusing his dog. And it's like, bitch, you ain't even got a dog. And then you was so keen on taking me down, even though I wasn't nobody. I was a fake blog, and I wasn't important and all this good stuff, but I was important enough for you to put fake paperwork on me. But then you frowned and forgot or didn't know that those things expire after a year and they have to be renewed. And if you don't renew them, they expire. And that whole let it expire. Even though I wasn't scared really about it, but when it expired, I was like, oh, I can talk all this shit I want to talk. We done been through there. We done been down there. Y'all done held on. Double D, all is well. I can't complain. The dog was really wild because it was like, I was like, did I miss something? In all the lives that you have done, I've never seen any pets other than a random roach or a gnat or a mouse. I've never seen any dogs, cats, parrots, snakes, or anything. I was like, did I miss one? Then I never said anything about a dog. It's here in black and white. But again, making up a whole meeting at this park, and I was like, I dare anybody to find any evidence of me traveling, because that was still pandemic-ish times. I was like, I dare anybody to find any proof of me traveling, especially traveling to that state. I was like, y'all can't find where my phone pinged off of any towers. Y'all can't find a plane ticket, a bus ticket, a train ticket. My car has not. Try it. Shando. What's up, Nasir? What else? Oh, let's not forget that whole doxing thing. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that day, because that was the day I was getting ready to start my new job at the time, and it was a temporary job, and I went and got my equipment because it was a work from home job, and I was excited because I'd never worked from home before, and that whole went live and posted my government and my information. I still got voicemails and text messages from when, because he posted my number like and posted my address like 3 different occasions in that time frame, and I had people calling me and leaving me voice messages and threatening me. And I think my thing was like, oh, I'm not letting anybody run me off of here. I'll leave when I'm ready, but I'm not letting a damn mutant anteater and his cronies run me off of here. So
DJ Main
Hmm.
Event, my favorite.
Play me some Pippin, man.
yeah, so yeah, so I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, my output might have slowed down, but I'm still here, and I promise you, when the time comes and it is time for me to say so long for now to this, I will definitely let you guys know. I will let you know in person. So yes, but I'll still, of course, leave the channel up. Videos will be up and all that good stuff, because you know I put in some decent work for those, so for a lot of those videos and stuff like that, and you guys gave me good feedback and response and interaction, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to go? All right. So let's talk, and I think I'm gonna come off camera for a second. Matter of fact, give me a second. Let me pour me a little sippy sip. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Is Bad Bunny an actual bunny? And if he is he bad? Talk amongst yourselves.
Daddy, you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I'll be over it. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more I'm so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you.
All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Okay. So let's discuss halftime show last night. How many of y'all watched it? You know who he was to the Super Bowl. I knew who he was. Like, I knew what he looked like. I heard his name before. I knew what he did. But I didn't and still don't know any particular songs by him. Like, if you said, "Oh yeah, this is song," I would not know a Bad Bunny song from a Taylor Swift song. To be honest, I never heard any of his music. I knew he was super popular, and I knew he was like internationally known and stuff like that. But okay, I got it. Yeah, so I didn't know any of his music, and I didn't know that his music was, for the most part, like fully Spanish. It wasn't like Spanglish. As far as I know, he didn't make any English music or whatever the case is. Well, I guess why should he? I'm not obligated to. So when they announced him for the halftime show, I wasn't necessarily interested. I didn't have anything against it. I wouldn't, creating GoFundMe pages to get him deported or, signing petitions or whatever the case is. I was just like, okay, well, I'm not eager about it. But, of course, because there was so much controversy going on, I had to watch it. I had to support, because yeah, they might have heard of them by the minute. Like a couple Bunny songs, but yeah. So I was like, well, I gotta watch it. Since it's so anti-American to watch and like and support and the NFL is corrupt and they're going to hell and what does this have to do with unity and the American spirit, and he's an illegal and he's an immigrant and blah blah blah. And it's like the biggest thing that a lot of these rednecks are forgetting is that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. It's not a foreign country. He's a U.S. citizen. It belongs to us, the U.S. So while y'all talking about go back to your land, go back to your country, this is his country. Guess y'all failed 5th grade. CMW, what's going on? And they still trying to quote unquote deport him. It's like, I was about to say, pick up a map. Y'all ain't even gotta pick up a map. Just Google is your best friend. Google is your friend. She will treat you so nice if you just give her a little time. But I enjoyed it. Did I know what he was saying? Nope. Did I really care? Not really, because I figured if I really need to know what he was saying, I can always look it up. Google Translate. Again, Google's your friend. But I like the energy of it. He provided a good visual show. Of course, it was a tribute to Puerto Rico with the sugar canes and stuff like that, and he had a lot of political messages in his performance too. Different signs he had up in the background. I like that whole the marriage quote unquote proposal and ceremony, and a lot of people are saying that was actually a real couple and a real ceremony. Even better. I like that I didn't understand the significance of him giving the little boy the Grammy. I thought it was a cute moment because the little boy was adorable. And he was looking at him like, you're my hero. But the significance is the little boy and his parents were deported, or they attempted to deport them not too long ago. So to have him featured on the show and then give him his Grammy, I thought that was amazing. Yeah, I liked it. And it's like a lot of these people who are talking about they didn't like it. It was, and it's like, why didn't you like it? Because you didn't understand it. You didn't understand the lyrics. Like, was there a little something missing because we, couldn't necessarily sing along? We didn't know what we were singing. Yeah, But the visuals and the message behind everything more than made up for the language barrier. And I just like that these white people are just so pissed. I love that these people are so pissed. This music about makes you want to. I was shaking my chi-chi a little bit, laying across my bed, and then he pulled out Lady Gaga, for the gays. The gays went crazy. And then he pulled out Ricky Martin, which, the older gays went crazy. And Ricky Martin still looked good. And he still sounded the same. So, I was impressed. I thought it was cool. And a lot of people were making the point. And it was especially toward, black people who were like, I don't get it. Why did it have to be in Spanish? These other people were talking the same mess last year about Kendrick and his performance, and the black people were saying, well, y'all don't need to understand it. It's for the culture. It's for us. So why can't you apply that same thought toward this year? It's for the culture. It's not for you. It's for the Latin culture. They've had a rough little period with this whole ICE thing. They can have a moment, especially the Latinos who did not vote for Trump. Now the ones who did, the hell with you. Make sure you wear your MAGA hat while they deporting you and got you on the ground with handcuffs and they taking you to the local center. Keep that same MAGA energy. But for the ones who did not vote for Trump, they deserve a moment for their culture as well. So, there's a real couple and a real something with anybody. I did read that. That was cool. But yeah, y'all was all about it's for the culture last year. Where's that same energy at this year? Well, I think this wine went flat. You ain't got no kick to it no more. It's just all sugar. I'm gonna be drunk tonight. But yeah, I liked it. And then of course your president, because he has nothing else to do. It's not like he has a country to run or anything. Of course, he had to get on Truth Social and let his feelings not be known. Ooh, wrong one. I want to share this. There we go. All right, so again, first thing in the morning, nigga ain't even woke up yet, ain't even combed over his comb over yet, but he got to make a post. So his post said, "The Super Bowl halftime show was absolutely terrible, one of the worst ever. It makes no sense, is an affront to the greatness of America, since when, and doesn't represent our standards of success, creativity, or excellence." Nobody that looks at the U.S. right now is thinking about success, creativity, or excellence. But nobody understands a word this guy is saying. I wouldn't say nobody. And the dancing is disgusting, especially for young children that are watching from throughout the USA and all over the world. He has the same disease that Andrew has, where they just capitalize random ass words. Like, why is the W in world capitalized? Anyway, this show is just a slap in the face to our country, which is setting new standards and records every single day. Yeah, the most embarrassing country in the world, including the best stock market and 401k in history. Who even says best stock market? Ooh, who has the best stock market in the world? We do. And what is the best 401k? Yeah. There's nothing. Matter of fact, what does either of those have to do with a football game? And what did that have to do with a halftime performance? There's nothing inspirational about this mess of a halftime show. And watch, it will get great reviews from the fake news media because they haven't got a clue of what is going on in the real world. And by the way, the NFL should immediately replace its ridiculous new kickoff rule. Make America great again, President Duty J Dump Truck. This is from Truth Social. I just really want to know, when was America great? Maybe that's what confuses me so much. Cardi B got them Santeria rep. Child. I was surprised she didn't perform, but she was there. She had like 30 seconds of camera time. She was in that one little dance scene. I forget, was it like, I forget what the building was supposed to represent, but it was a whole bunch of people like on the porch of this building. They were dancing, and she was one, along with Pedro Pascal and Jessica Alba and some other Latino artists, Carol G or somebody else. But again, you don't have anything else to do. Like, get you further redacted from the Epstein files, and I don't run the country. Put some actual laws in place that'll actually benefit the people at large. You ain't got nothing else to do, sir. I wonder how many people tuned in to the what do they call it, the Real American Halftime with Kid Rock and all them. But apparently, a lot of people that were supposed to perform canceled on him at the last minute. Matter of fact, we should see if we can find some footage. I'm just curious. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I'll share this. Let's see. So Kid Rock gave his review. Says, like most people, I didn't understand any of it. I saw there's a lot of dancers and a lot of big to-do stuff. And, he said he wanted to have a dance party. It looked like he had one. Not my cup of tea, but I don't fault that kid for doing a Super Bowl, getting in front of a global audience. I fault the NFL for putting him in that position, and Turning Point for having to come out and have an alternative for people to watch. It's just poor kid. No, I think Bad Bunny is doing good. Because anybody that does a Super Bowl, they all automatically get a uptick in their streaming numbers and purchases. They're a lot of their past catalog comes back, and they normally have a resurgence of sales and streams. So no, I think he's pretty good. And I mean, he just had a really good show at the Grammys, week prior. So yeah, not poor kid. And Turning Point did not have to come and do anything. Turning Point could have just sat there and fucked their cousins like they normally do. Pardon my language, but no, they didn't have to do that. And you fault the NFL for putting him in what position? What, a position to gain more fans and to again have more streams? Oh yeah, poor Bunny. Poor Bunny. Let's see, we already read that. But yeah, I think the Bunny will be quite fine. Like I said, Turning Point ain't had to do nothing. Come on now. 6 million, what, tuned in for that the Redneck halftime? Wonder how many of those were actual real views from real people. What about her? She's so damn annoying. Now I promise you. Hold on, y'all. Call me dense. Call me slow. Cause I've never been like a huge boxing person. But I had never heard of her before she started messing around with Cocoon. And that whole thing happened. But every time I look up, she's like trying to prove a point. And it's like, ma'am, okay, you keep talking about, you're the greatest you the greatest woman of all time, and it's like, did you forget about Serena Williams? But I digress. And she just tries so hard and doesn't get the outcome that she wants. It's tragic. Pamela, hey, long time no see. Did you Google who the sponsors are? No, I will though. Man, I understand. Look here, like I said, I was my cha-cha, my chi-chi, my hoo-ha, all that was got a little groove going last night. I mean, for real, like she be trying to pull out these outfits, and the outfits be wearing her. I remember she pulled out that purple. It was supposed to be inspired by Beyonce's one of Beyonce's Renaissance costumes, and it looked like that boy came. It don't even look like it came off Temu. It looked like it came off of 125th in Harlem. She posted a receipt of her going shopping. Was it at the? I forget what store. You know, it was a high-end store. Was it for? I can't remember, but. You know, most people just, you know, show off their bags or whatever. They'll, you know, make a picture of all the bags that they went. Andrew, this whole post is the actual receipt with the items and the amounts and stuff like that. And it's like, man, you don't even know how to do too much the right way. You're doing too much the wrong way. Like, just enjoy whatever that relationship is for you. And just go. Just go on away from us, Apollo. Didn't even know what he was saying. Skill boxer, I know she would. I did not talk smack about somebody online if I can't say it to their face. I mean, that's what the internet and the streets and stuff keep telling me, that she, you know, she got some boxing skills. But see, you mess around and all that stuff will be overshadowed by your online shenanigans. And that's what a lot of these quote unquote celebrities, famous people, known people, they don't realize. Like, you can be the best at whatever genre you in, but if you do all this other stuff that takes away from that and pulls people's focus from that, then it's all for naught. Nicki Minaj, all this crap she been doing for the last year is doing nothing but chipping away at her legacy. And, you know, in a minute, she will be remembered and known not for her artistry, not for her accolades, not for her skills, but for how much of a sellout she is, how messy she is, how petty she is, and how much booger sugar she, you know, chooses to inhale. Same with 50 Cent. At one point, do y'all remember 50 Cent was an actual rapper who made music? And then when that kind of dried out, he transitioned into acting and producing. Y'all remember the show he had, Empire, and then the requisite spinoffs, you know, Power Book 2 and BMF and Force and all that good stuff. You know, he was actually, you know, pretty respected for that, being an executive producer and creating all that good stuff. But that wasn't enough. And then you launch into that one-man attack against Diddy, and not saying that Diddy was innocent, and not saying that Diddy should have been left alone, but sir, you are being vindictive and you are being petty, and you are too grown, too quote-unquote gangster and too hood to be doing all that. Leave that to these 20-year-old anonymous trolls that got 75 troll accounts. Leave that to them. That's who it was. Lou Button. Kino, what's going on, good sis? But yeah, like now when people talk about you, they do not talk about how you came out, like with your debut, Guns Blazing. They're not gonna talk about, any of your hits, the rap career. They just talk about how petty you are, how messy you are. But you wanna call out Diddy for, quote unquote, allegedly trying to, you know, give you your own personal bottle of baby oil, but you acting like a broad. All you do is gossip. And it's the same with her. Like I said, I had never heard of Clarissa Shields before her relationship status made her front page news in the hood. This is why people don't care about her. And now, like I said, her accolades and stuff like that are slowly being overshadowed by her relationship and her online shenanigans. Again, when she called into this radio station pretending to be a supporter of herself and was begging the DJ to stop disparaging her friend because she's worked with Clarissa closely, she knows her personally, and she is a really good woman. And then you were so busy bigging up your friend that you forgot who you were pretending to be and let it slip that it was you. Too much. Too much, y'all. I guess I can come back on camera for a second. I tend not to be on camera when I go into my little rants because I know my eyes and stuff like that. My focus be everywhere else but where it should be. So what didn't you hear? What we talking about? But yeah, what's going on with Savannah Guthrie's mom? That just came out of nowhere. Oh yeah, this was like what, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, she called into somebody's podcast or radio show, and like I said, she was like, yeah, y'all really need to let up on Clarissa. She is a really good person, and I know from experience. I've been around her and I've hung around her, and she is really good. She is like really good people, and y'all really need to stop and blah blah blah. And it went from her and she to me and I, and the DJ was on camera while this conversation was happening. And like I said, when she slipped up and started going from she and her to me and I, you can just see the smile come on her face. Now, to his credit, he never busted her out or embarrassed her like, you didn't play that right. He didn't do any of that. But you could see on his face when he realized that this was actually Clarissa calling on her own behalf, acting like a third party. Sad. Just sad. Solo Idolo. Passing through. Good to have you. Good to see you. But yeah, I don't know what's up with this kidnapping thing. Like, where'd that come from? Like, Savannah Guthrie don't bother anybody. She's not a political figure. She's not. She's not Don Lemon. Who is going after the stories and stepping on the necks and staying on the necks. She just does what she does. She does her thing and that's it. And then y'all done mess around and kidnapped her mama. Her mama pushing 90 on multiple medications. What the hell? Uh-oh. Yeah, let's put those children on the toy drive, man. Ooh! But yeah, I thought that was so sad, and I don't think there's been any resolution. Let me see. Oh yeah. It's the LRH. Yeah, no suspects, no suspect ID, no updates. Her mom was 84. And there's been, a few ransom notes. She interviewed those people who were victims. Oh, Epstein Island. Huh? I don't know if that would warrant anything. I mean, the one man is dead. The lady in question is behind bars. Huh? I mean, anything is possible, I guess, in this day and age. But I wouldn't think that would. Hopefully, that doesn't have anything to do with why this, y'all decided to kidnap this lady mama. Even the way it went down. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone here. Like she called an Uber to a family's house for a gathering, whatever the case is. Family member dropped her off back home and things like that. And then, like after midnight, the door cam was disconnected, but movement was being tracked. But it's not recording anything. And then her pacemaker was disconnected from her phone. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. I hope they find that lady though. It's going on 2 weeks. I hope they find that lady. I hope she's fine. I'm hoping for the best. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a choice. We're about an hour in. Our favorite sissy, Carlos King, recently did an interview with disgraced basketball wife and former co-host of the Hits radio show, British Williams, about a week or so ago. And of course, she's talking about her prison stint and what she's learned and things like that. If you guys want, we can watch a portion of the interview. It's an hour, so I don't know if we're gonna make it through the whole thing. We can watch a portion of that, or we can watch a Caldwell clip. I will let you guys decide in the chat, and we'll go from there. So y'all let me know. Feels good. Don't all rush. The great Apostle Carr. Good to see you, good sir. Hope all is well. All right, red and gold and say British. So far, 1 vote for British. I know we ain't got a lot of people, here. All right, so far 1 for British. Don't everybody rush to the comments. Wait, which one? Because technically they're both felons. I was about to say, are we talking about the female felon? But, you know, technically they're both female. Are we talking about the one with the good weave or the one with the trashy weave? There we go. That's a good distinction. You talking about the female felon who actually knows how to put a lay a lace front, or the female felon who is sticking with the same gel braids? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Things going wrong. I hope they're wrong. All right, can we get one more vote in the chat? Going once. Also, not a cooking video. Give me a sassy video. Ain't all his videos sassy? You really think about it? All right, so two for the good hair felon, one for the bad braid felon. That should be his rapper name. Move over, Bad Bunny. It's now time for bad braids. All right, so we 2-2. Oh, okay. We got 3 for Caldwell. 3 for Caldwell, 2 for British. Oh, she's out. That's why she's able to give an interview. Okay, I'll accept those terms. So we'll do a Caldwell tonight, and then we'll come back sometime this week, and we'll do the British. I'll try to come, a little earlier in the evening, and we'll watch your interview. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, so let me find. Let's find a clip here. Oh, we said no cooking. Sorry, y'all, still searching. This looks sassy. Let's try this one. All right, all right, trigger warning. Extreme ugliness in 3, 2, Eek.
Like, push back, push back, push back, push back. All right, can you guys hear me?
Unfortunately.
My gosh. Ooh, they messed up my line and child.
Trust me, it was already
Okay.
messed up.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Tutisha.
So I'm so happy that you guys are all. Okay, so why the comments are small now? Hey, Ambra. What? Why is the comments are like so small? You guys know that I haven't been on here in a while, so why is the comments are so small now? What's going on? YouTube? Like I barely can see them.
Well, maybe if you stop getting
Oh, you
jizz in
can
the
tag
eye,
a
your
product
vision might
now.
be a little better.
See that you can go live with people. They changed the comments. Oh, they changed. See, you guys know I haven't been on the streets in a while, but I'm like, you know what? I have to come over here and, you know, let you guys know a blessing is coming in, let you guys know that you still can snatch a wig. If there is a YouTube update, you know how it goes. I don't know how it goes because I haven't been on here in a while. So yeah. Um, who is that? Hey. They changed the comments. I want to know what made them change the comments. I mean, I don't know what made them change the comments. I don't like it. I don't like this new update. Do you guys like the new update? I don't like it.
You got
I'm gonna be
friends
shouting you guys
in
out
high
a lot on
places.
here
Complain
too,
to
because you
them.
guys deserve it. Shout out your pages and stuff. Make sure, okay, you guys. So, wanted to say I am officially back on YouTube. I want you guys to go ahead and like, subscribe to my channel. As you guys know, I'm giving you the raw. I am gonna start taking you guys on tours, like when I'm
I don't
shopping.
want anything raw
Take
from
you
you.
guys tours on my closets. When I go and purchase stuff, take you guys to some places with me.
Take it to the welfare office, the bookstore, the back alley,
Uh,
video house, Ostro.
right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't think it was I don't think it was like broken. The comments, they could have left the comments as is. Right. Left the comments as is, child. Drew, how long do you walk or for exercise? Half hour? Your body gets snatched. Well, as you know, that every time
I
I
wish
eat
somebody would snatch
something,
them.
or every time when I just feel like walking, sometimes I make myself walk. Um, so you have to make yourself walk. You have to make yourself walk, eat less. And as you guys know, that over the weekend, I'm pretty sure that me, you, and everybody else, we ate ribs, we ate,
Just
we
you.
drank some juice, and we just had fun with our
Just you.
families, with our friends, or some people might have had fun by themselves. Like me, I love being by myself. I don't like being around a lot of people that much. I mean, okay, it's fine going out to eat, having people at your house, yes, but like on a daily basis, constantly, all the time, no. Um, Amanda said, I mean, Amber said, I do not take things personal like that because I know what's going on. I know what's going on. You, what's going on, honey? I'll be waiting and happy to answer your comment. You guys let me know when Amber respond back. And then also, I don't know who this person is. I'm not going to block you, but get out my comments, starting mess. Okay. Okay. Please get out my. And then you talking about no work day. Let me explain to you in the industry that I work in, and maybe
There's
one
no
day
industry.
you would decide to change your life. Number one, just like working on TV or working on the radio, we are not in a small. I don't know, because they got these little homemade radio stations. They got these homemade stations that you make $10,000, you come to work. We're in a major corporation, just like many of the news or many other fields. Like we get treated like we are important. Our checks are, but we get treated like we are important, and that we are. We are not just no regular any station. I don't know what type of experience that you have, but we good up here. But no, we're off today. We'll be back in tomorrow. Um, okay, Andrew was starting your response to me. I was telling her I do not take things like that personal. Okay. Um, did you eat all your meat by yourself? I
Yeah,
did not.
you
I
do.
did not. Did you eat? Did you eat yesterday?
One thing we ain't never got to worry about going to waste around Andrew is
Did you
meat.
eat? What else you guys have? No harm done to you at all. I appreciate you, Andrew. Much love. Thank you, baby. I am so like, have you guys worked out today? Did you guys work out today? I just be catching some comments. Don't think a person when I be, like, let me read this comment, you guys. So I need some words of encouragement. I am dealing with a breakup and I am angry. Okay, you need to pray. Hope whatever you're going through, you make it, okay? Hope you go through it. And yeah,
Yeah.
there's no need to be angry over a person. I say life is too short to
It's like your hair. Too short.
focus on another person. That's how I think, and we all have our own opinion how we think. So I know maybe dealing with a person for a very long time or dealing with a person for the short amount of time that you've been dating, and sometimes when that person hurt your feelings, or maybe sometimes when that person does something to you, it hurts your feelings. But I'm here to let you know, girl, child, don't focus on him. God, and I always told you, I always told everyone, I don't know if you guys are new or maybe you guys been following for a very long time, but life is too short. God created billions and on top of billions of people in this world. So never focus on the negative, focus on the positive. And just know better days is coming. What else? You guys send me your comments in the and your thing. Send me your comments and stuff. I'm gonna sit back and respond to some comments and answer your questions. You guys know I haven't done this in a long time. These comments are so small. I'm like, ah. I mean, of course, I was not used to the comments being so small. It's my first time over here. Let me respond to this person once again, and then if I respond to you again, you're gonna be blocked. Okay. He's so used to negative people, he snaps on his positive people. Now that's when I start talking to about a bipolar person. That's when I start talking to a person. You have to be bipolar. You have to be very ignorant or very observed to speak on the behalf of a person that you never met or don't know. So you guys in the comments, hold on for 1 second. Okay. I don't care. You can be following me for 10 years. That's fine with you. You can follow me for next year. That's fine. What you're not going to do is speak on my
What's up,
character or speak
Jay?
on my behalf. Number one, you don't know me. And I hope you hear me very clear. You don't know me. I respond back to get people like you to laugh. I respond back to you to other people to get other people to, it's all about trolling. Do you know about trolling? So know this. When I'm off this social media, I eat. I go to Saks. I go to
Oh, we
Neiman's.
know
I go
you
to
eat.
work. I have a family. I got a group text. I got family. I got friends. You don't know me, and don't ever speak for me. Now I'm responding to you. Bye. Just kind of get her off my live chat, but she get dragged. We are your supporters. Get her off my live chat. I did not come on here for no negative. It's always those one.
Oh, sorry to hear about
want to
that.
see how you guys live. I wanna travel the world just to see how you guys live. How your house, how much in your account, how do you carry yourself? How do you eat? How do your family reacts to you? I always wanted to do that. Because I know dang on well we ain't raised the same.
Yeah, my mama
Just
loved
because we
me.
the same skin color.
My mama acknowledges
Right.
my
It's I wouldn't
existence. Can
waste
you
my
say the
time
same?
arguing with internet people. Some people be like, and you're correct, I'm not. And I don't mean to be rude, but I said what I said. Like, don't speak. No, he just this, he just that. He, who are you talking to, honey? I respond back because sometimes I want to troll you. I'm not being rude or mean. I'm gonna troll my supporters. They're here for a reason. And some
Yeah, they
people
had
want
nothing
to
else to do.
laugh. Some people like shade. Y'all know I love shade. I love throwing shade. So don't take it personal when I'm clapping back at someone in the comments. Anyway, so what are you guys doing today? Like, what did you guys have planned on yesterday, or what did you guys do on yesterday? And then also in the comments, I need to know this in the comments. What is some of the new contents that you guys are looking for? As you guys know, I'm in the process right now of moving. So you guys know that I'm broke. You guys
Yeah,
know that I live in the hood,
yeah,
uh, and I hang around hood people.
yeah.
So that's what they said, child. So
Well,
I'm
no,
broke.
because if you lived around hood people, they would have been got you
And
together.
I'm so broke that I'm so happy that none of you guys ever tried to rob me. Uh so someone said, thanks, Drew. That helps. I'm glad it helped. Like I said, baby, don't worry about your bad breakup, honey. Life is too short.
Better tell them
I
how
went to
you handled when
Florida, did
Sheen
some more
broke up with you,
cooking
went back to
lives.
his
I
husband,
enjoyed it already. It's already done.
or
Already
how
done.
Shorty dumped you, and I
So
wasn't even
I
together.
do need to do some more cooking lives. As you guys know, I'm gonna be doing it in my new kitchen soon. Yeah. We are spending time with people we love while you're yelling at your phone looking crazy. Yeah, I'm looking crazy, and I'm also making a bag, and I'm also playing nice. Um, so I'm looking at my phone, and we are spending time with people who love us. Um, I don't know who you talk to, and I'm not even finna. I'm not even finna go. I'm not even finna go hard on you because you're nobody. To me. So I'm gonna say this. I'm not going
Well,
to
that sounds
show
very
you
Christian-like.
everything that I do no more. That's how a lot of us get robbed out here. I'm not going to show you the way I live anymore. I might throw my car in your face, or a diamond, or a earring, or fur, but like showing you my family, my friends, so you can harass them. Some people can't take depression. Some people can't take people that's talking bad about them. I can take it because I'm
You
going
a
to treat
lie.
you like trash anyway. And that I don't care how much you pray to God to humble me. That's not going to happen because God wouldn't allow me to have this platform. And by the way, I only respond to your comments because I want you to feel a little special because I know a lot of people don't like you or know you. Um, and if you are spending time with people you love, they should have told you to stay off the internet because what makes you think that coming on my live, trying to insert me, yelling at my phone, I get
Oh, wait,
paid
hold
yelling
on.
at you.
Did he say that for real?
Coming on my live, trying to insert me, yelling at my phone, I get paid.
Yeah. You said y'all coming on my live trying to insert me. Baby, trust me, I think I can speak for everybody. Ain't nobody, and I do mean nobody, nobody is trying to insert you. Trust.
To yell at you. Mm. So I think that's case closed. And everybody don't block that person. That person is going to leave because we're not going to respond to their comments at all. And I only responded to you because I need to make sure that people in the comments are laughing at you. You're the only one by yourself, though, honey. Let me say this one more time. You are not going to see my friends. You are not going to rob us. And I don't care if you're from St. Louis. I don't care if your daddy is the governor. You are not finna come. No. If we take a picture, that's fine. Honey, I got plenty.
Girl, don't
I'm
nobody
not,
want
let
that
me
moist
just
that
say this.
night
Let's
ring,
keep it a
that
bean
damn
even
red
talk to
fur.
you. Girl, believe what your boy or girl, he, she, believe what you want to believe. You right, I have no friends because I'm on here talking to you that I don't even
Not
care
the
about.
he, she. Speaking of he, she's, though, real quick. Did y'all see? Okay, I think last time we were online, we talked about the praying mantis known as DL Whisperer, right? And how I can't stand that little praying mantis crocus looking thing. Anyway, child, y'all done ran her up off the YouTube. I mean, off the Facebook streets. She talking about she ain't no longer gonna be doing this for free, and if she gonna put her life at risk and in danger, she gonna get paid for it. And apparently y'all done caused her to lose her job, and it's a couple of death threats out there against her, and now she got to go fund me to help pay for her her cease and desist and her protection, and to ensure that her lifestyle stays that to which she's become accustomed to. Girl, when you play with fire, you are gonna get burnt, and there's only so many of these men that you're gonna expose before somebody reach out and touch you. So I don't want to hear it. And the fact that you was doing all that running your mouth and talking out the side of your neck and hyping up these homophobic and transphobic women, and you was doing that for free and you wouldn't get paid, you wouldn't monetize, that's your damn fault. You was just bent over, had your skirt up, and you just let anybody come here to Raw and they weren't even paying you a nickel. That's your fault. Ain't nobody tell you to do that. I just had to get that out. I'm sorry.
Now that's a read. And that's
Thank
called
you.
you're obnoxious. Like, please, have a seat, honey. I get paid to yell through my phone, which I will continue to do so. And stop saying, someone saying, is he delivered to stuff like that? I ain't sleeping with you.
Thank
No
God.
that. Why don't you
I
even
believe in
why don't you clap back as he when he
miracles.
called you as sassy and was talking about you when you walk out the studio? Tanya, number one, we have already talked about things that went on in that studio. Desi is cool. Um, he was a guest in our studio, and I respect everybody that comes. I respect certain people that comes through there. You don't know what you're talking about, and we're good. And I got invited to go to do some things with him. So I'm so happy that you were able to that you are not I just got to reading something. You don't know what you're talking about. And by the way, whoever comes through there, believe me, they are important. And no matter what you say about me, and that's including you, I'm gonna continue to make my 6 figures, over 6 figures. What's your status? And
Mine's
I said
negative.
that
What's
with
yours?
nice nasty. Mm. They were talking about you when you walked out on Shorty Lives. I was in there the whole time on Shorty Lives. You can stop you can stop stalking Shorty because I know a lot of you guys get to Shorty to try to get to me. It
No.
ain't gonna happen. I see every comment. He shows me every inbox that come through there. And I make sure he blocks you. Okay? Continue to watch Shorty Live. Maybe you will get a life and get an education. And maybe one day someone else will talk to you. Just Kanan, block that trick. And I get paid for that. So no matter if they was talking about me or not, folks are going to talk about you. I don't know if that's true. So I'm not even finna go hard on that person, on Desi. I'm not finna go off on him. If that's true or not, I have to go back and listen to it. Or ask Shorty, was it true? I don't know. But I make over 6 figures in there. So of course people are going to come in there and talk about me. Remember, you
Cut
probably want the job.
the chop.
I didn't want her timed out. I wanted her blocked.
I want her gone. She hurt my feelings.
Hi, Andrew. May peace be upon you. Oh, thank you. May peace be upon you too, baby. I'm yelling through my phone. Well, I get paid to yell through my phone. Who you yelling through? Well, I forgot. You got to clock in, don't you? Well, I don't clock in over here, and I'm not going to clock in nowhere.
I guess he told y'all.
Do you have any advice for someone moving out of their parents' house for the first time in 23 years? I do. I do. And my advice for you is make sure you are not around negative people. Make sure you build your credit up. Make sure you are making a bag. My second advice is don't allow anyone and everyone that smile in your face in your home. And let me see what else. What else? What else? What else? I was in a long time. What else? And find a church home. Find a church home. Hang around positive people. Don't it's just because people smile in your face, don't allow them in your home. You don't want that negative energy. And just because they have good energy doesn't mean it may stay positive. Watch and pray. Go to work.
Oh,
Build your
Q-Von, what's
dreams
going on?
up.
Hold on.
And don't be
Oh, I do not like Dia Whisperer because you are basically she's a hypocrite. The same men that she want to expose is the same men that she deal with primarily. There's nothing worse than a self-hating sissy, and I can say that. You letting these phobic people hype you up to pretty much turn against your community, and you ain't even profiting off of it. You doing all this out the nastiness of your own heart. I think that's what's the worst part of it. I mean, at least if you go, shuck and jive and do all this stuff, at least get paid for it. I mean, you just doing it for free. That's just nasty. That's just tragic. And then I really don't like, I should say I don't respect. You talked all this big stuff against Madison, T.S. Madison. You actually said that you wanted Madison to die. You wish she would die. Um, Consistently misgendering her and other, people of trans experience. Talked all this stuff, got her address, and then all you did was drive your rent a hoopty around the outside of her property, talking about I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. But I mean, if you was a big bitch, if you was the baddest bitch like you want to be, you would have got out and walked up to the door and knocked on it. But no, you stayed in the safety of your 1.5 doors and you drove around talking mess. And what did it get you? It got you a restraining order. So no, I don't like the deal whisperer. I don't like anything that cricket stands for.
Behind on your rent. I know times might fall, but always have some small cash side of put aside because you never know when you may need it. When is the next big event? I don't know. We just have to stay tuned. I don't mean no disrespect, but if it was delivered, why don't you change your voice? Because I don't want to sound hood, and I don't want to be around her sagging with dreads, with a low haircut, and my parents sitting around her with all these designers,
So you
and
rather have a gift
I'm
Louise.
talking hood and ghetto.
Gotcha.
So no disrespect, but yeah. And when you got it, your voice changed. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
I think that's that person right there. Okay. So yeah. How do I say no when my family asks for money? Oh my God, I deal with that so much, but not anymore. For some reason, everything stops. Um, what I do is when they ask for money, just say, have you gave to me? And it's hard to say no because when you have a good heart, it is
But you
hard to
don't.
say good no, no to a person. Me personally, I give when I want to give. And also, I don't know because I'm constantly saying yes. So I don't have a good advice on that because sometimes I say no. It depends on the situation. It depends if I see proof because a lot of people be lying
You will
about them
know.
losing their house or losing their cars, stuff like that. A lot of them can be lying. So you have to watch out for that. So I don't know. We're gonna have to work on that together. Um, but yeah, I want to know what happened to the water. It was just up really high. It was pretty,
So
and
you
now
kind
they
of
put the water back low.
ain't want you taking another bath in it.
And be messing with it. I love your Ask Andrew segments. Thank you, boo. How do I turn the camera around? I want you guys to see this. And it's so beautiful. They turn that water down because I can tell the difference. It was just high. That water was just high, but it's still pretty.
What kind of type you got? What kind of type? What's your type?
What's your type,
Do
dude?
you like? You say you like big man. You like
Big man.
I know you're wondering how sis got here.
Yep.
Gently caressing this phallic-shaped object while talking about big men. Hey, knuckleheads, welcome back to Sis in the City. So we're going to skip Axis today because...
I didn't even realize the video shifted. Is it an hour and a half in? It's after midnight. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for the evening. I didn't even realize the damn video shifted. Lord help. All right, y'all. That is my time. I appreciate y'all for joining me on this evening. I know it was a little later than normal, so I apologize about that. I will be back on later this week. We will watch the Carlos King and British interview, and we will just kind of go from there. All right, y'all. As always, I love you. I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the constant support, kind words, thoughts, and all that good stuff. Once again, I love you all. Y'all have a good night, and we will be back on soon. All right. It's after midnight, Andrews. It's after midnight. Andrew is lurking on the stroll. Ba-doop, ba-doop. All right, y'all. Have a good one.